Hello, gamers. You might be wondering why I'm not playing a video game right now. You know, I'm just not doing that right now. You might be wondering, hey, why are you doing that? It's because I don't have time. So I'm doing a tier list. Alright, I'm doing Pixar tier lists because my friends, they were debating and they were saying how Cars 3 was bad, and I'm like, no, it's actually not bad. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a tier list because why not? I know that no one cares about my opinions, but I think it might be fun. So let's do it. And starting it off with A Bug's Life, a classic, an amazing movie. I never watched it. I've never watched it in my life. I know this one time when I went to Disney World and they had like 4D because it had like, or maybe it was 5D, maybe even 6D. I don't know, man. Because it was like 3D and like you could hear it and it like rained inside the seats and whatever. But it was only for like 5 minutes and we didn't actually watch the entire thing, and I didn't actually like it. I went to Disney World when I was like 5, and I actually really didn't like it though because I hated roller coasters, and I still do to this day. I just don't like the feeling. Brave, here we go, Brave. You know, a kind of a newer one. I think it's newer. I'm not even sure, but I've never watched it, and I don't care. And here we get into the good stuff. Cars, alright. Cars, classic. My entire childhood. Alright. You know, I used to have shades, I think they're called, the things they put over your windows to put the to leave the sun out, you know, when you wake up. All cars, you know. I had posters on my wall. They were cars, you know. My childhood was, you know, surrounded around cars. So let's start off. I'm assuming that this is Cars 1. Obvious S tier. Alright. Cars 3. Gonna go with an A tier. You know, a good successor. You know, it followed the storyline perfectly. You know, made sense. I liked it. You know, and this came out while. You know, because it's like movies that even like adults can watch, you know, and it's like, yeah, I like this. Cars 2 was a disaster. Okay. I'm just gonna say that, alright. Because it did not follow the storyline at all. Alright? And it was obviously just like, oh yeah, kids like spy cars. That would be cool and hip. And it really wasn't. I mean, maybe I know that I liked it because I was little when it came out, but in reality, it isn't really a good movie. Well, it just doesn't make any sense, you know? Like, why is this part of the thing? It does, because then they made Cars 3, and it didn't even mention Cars 2, alright? But it related exactly to Cars 1, you know? I feel like Cars 3 should have just been the successor of Cars 1. Cars 2 shouldn't exist. That's my opinion. And honestly, it wasn't too bad, so I should put it in a D, but putting it here is a lot funnier, so let's just put it there. Coco, I remember Coco, and I kind of like it. You know, you know, it's a decent movie. I didn't even know that Pixar made it, but I remember it, and it's a good movie, you know? I'm gonna give it with an A tier, because it's not like a super memorable movie, you know, it's not necessarily a classic, but it is a good movie. And I can tell you that because I like it. It's a decent movie. What's this? This is Finding Dory. I'm gonna give it a B tier because yeah, well, it was decent. I mean, it just really isn't that good, you know. Not really a classic. I know that it's supposed to be like a thing off of Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo, complete classic, you know. Amazing. All right, you know, certified hood classic, you would call it. But Dory, it just wasn't really too good. I can't remember it too well. I think it was a decent movie itself, but, you know, Nemo goes in the S tier, you know. Just full-on classic right there. You know, you'll never forget Nemo, you know, how they were in that fish tank and stuff like that. And it was like, you know, good on movie, alright? The Incredibles. I never actually watched it in like the theaters or anything. I don't even know when it came out. But I remember seeing it on like TV sometimes, but I never watched the entire thing, and I don't actually know any of the plot. So sorry all you Incredible boys, but I guess I'm not too incredible. You know, I know some things about The Incredibles. You know, I've seen a few clips. You know, I've probably seen like some of it, but I don't remember the plot. I don't remember anything special about it. So I'm just gonna say forget, because I guess I did watch it, but I kind of forget about it. Now we got Inside Out. You know, and gonna be honest, I don't really like Inside Out. You know, it's kind of new and it's weird, I guess you could say. I guess the ending was a little sad, which, you know, sad movie equals good movie, I guess you could say. Maybe I just don't like it because it's not very classic. You know, it's kind of new. Man, I don't know. I'll give it a B tier because it's a good movie overall. And now you got your Monsters Inc. stuff. You know, the classics. All right. You gotta love this stuff. All right. Monsters Inc. S tier, classic. You know, I remember watching that and it was like, whoa, scary, and you know, it's just a good thing. I think this was the original, right? And then I think I'm gonna have to put both of them up in S tier. All right, because you got what's it called? I remember the ending of the university one. I think it came after, but it was like a pre-movie or whatever. You know, it was made after, but in the storyline it came before. And I really like the ending, you know, when they went into the real world and they had to scare the adults and whatever. And, you know, the entire time you had, you know, Mike Wazowski. That's a small one, right? You know, Mike Wazowski being like the little guy, not very good at it, I guess you could say. And then Sullivan, is that his name? I forget. But that guy, you know, he's like supposed to be the jock of the school, you know. He always did it good, you know, everyone likes him. But then at the end, you know, it's like you know, it had to be like, oh yeah, you gotta know your stuff. And that was Mike. That was your boy Mike. You know. You can't hate on Mike. So that I like the ending of this. I kind of forget the ending of Monsters Inc. I think, I'm not completely sure, but I just remember it being good. Now we got Ratatouille. Alright, we love some Ratatouille. I remember I watched it so many times, you know. Everyone had like the little CDs of them, whatever, that you put in the thing. I know that we never had Blu-ray. It was like a thing then, but we just never switched to it. We actually still don't have Blu-ray because it like costs some money or whatever, and we just don't feel like getting it. But it's a classic. You know, I'm watching it all the time. You're not like my grandparents' house, you know. It's an obvious S2. You know, The Good Dragon. Here we go. Our next one. The Good Dragon. You know, classic. Amazing movie. Alright. I'm gonna put it right there. I've never watched it. I don't know. And now here's this Toy Stories, alright? Now, I'm just gonna be honest, alright? I don't know which is which. There's 4 of them. And I don't know how they expect me to why are there 4? Because I can never remember the differences. I don't know anything special about them, but besides 4, because that's a generally new one. But I'm just gonna, I mean, I kind of forget them, I guess you could say. But I do remember Toy Story being good. So we're just gonna put Toy Story in S tier, Toy Story 4 in A tier, because I remember it being really good. I liked it. And then we're just gonna put these 2. What did I just do? You go there. And you go there. There we go. Yeah, because I kind of forget the other ones. Like, I remember a little bit of it, and I remember I definitely did watch it. But I don't remember the differences. So, whatever. And here's our new one. We got Up. Alright. Now, I don't remember all of the details about it. But I do remember the beginning is really good. Right? Because it's got, like, that music. You know? The music is cool. And the, here, this is like a little clip of it. You know? and like it goes up in the sky and has a good meaning, you know. And I don't actually remember anything other than the beginning. I just don't. But I gotta tell you, I remember it being good. And I think like they had that cute dog and whatever. Was it a robot? I'm not sure if it was a robot or not. But it's going S tier. Even though I don't remember all of it, it's going S tier. Why? I'm not sure. Actually, well, I don't remember all of the details of like the middle of it, so I'm just gonna put it S tier. I know A tier. I forget about SA, whatever. Dude, what does S even stand for? And here we go. We got Wall-E. Alright. Your classic Wall-E. Alright. I remember watching this back in the day. And it had like the fat people on the thing. And it had the beginning, which is good. You know, I remember this movie distinctively. You know, it's a good movie. Alright. And I gotta say, gotta go in the A tier. It's just a classic. Alright. And we got Soul. Finally got Soul. When did this come out? I'm not even sure. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was 2020, so it was new. And yeah. And dude, things released in 2020. Why did they even release it in 2020, dude? No one was out in the theaters in October 2020. I don't know what they were thinking. They should have just like released it later. You know, if I was them, I would release a movie like that later, so it would actually get like people to watch it, because no one went to the theaters during the pandemic. I don't think, at least not here in America. Anyways, here we go. We got this tier list right here. You know, this is my tier list. Take a picture of it. Go in the comments and yell at me. Alright, and this person made it. I don't know. I own Bantha. Dude, I don't know. You can look at his thing if you really want to. So look at Tier Maker. That's the website that I use. That everyone who makes tiers uses. You know, gotta give them credit. Poop emoji. Gotta give them that poop emoji right there. And wait, can I actually click it multiple times? Wait, because I'm not even signed in because I don't have an account. But if I hit refresh, can I do it again? Oh no, I don't think I can. Dude, that would be funny. I think there was a way to do it, but I don't feel like doing that. Oh, why'd you get out of there? No, you stay in there. Anyways, I had a good time. This was good. And thank you for watching. Also, I forgot, I should probably remember to say this, you know. It would be very nice if you, if subscribe. Because you'd be like, hey, you know, this guy, he only has 40 subs right now. 41 to be exact. In the future, maybe I'll have more and be like, yo, I was an OG. And, you know, and they'd be like, whoa. And you tell your friends. You're like, whoa. And yeah. And you'd be in the comment. I'm like, I'm an OG. And don't we all just want to be OGs sometimes? Why is there a naked female over here? Okay, whatever. Thank you for watching.